What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and I want to stop you right there before you start upgrading your QBs in Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Now, in this year, there are thresholds that you have to have if you want certain chemistries to come up in their bank. So let me just point this out for you, okay? As of right now, only Drew Brees, the core elite Tom Brady, or the team Diamonds Tom Brady can get the Conductor trait. If you don't know what Conductor is something that allows you to do 2 hot routes before you get to the line of scrimmage. Now, the reason that that's important is because this year they kind of slowed down how fast you can get to the line. So you give the defense a little bit more time to set up if you want to do more than 1 hot route, or or change where your players are going, change them from a slant to a streak, etc., etc. Okay, so what my original plan was, I was going to be going after Aaron Rodgers. Okay, the threshold is awareness, and it's a 90 awareness. If they don't have at least a 90 awareness, they won't be able to get the Conductor trait. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what I was doing, because this is the QB that I wanted originally, that I was going to be using. But now, like I just said, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, because this guy, that for some reason, his awareness is very, very low. Now, his price has raised. It was down. It was like the 275 area yesterday, whatever. But I don't think people understand that you can't add Conductor. Now, that awareness of 88 is very, very bad for that aspect. If you want to do anything else, as far as like with Gunslinger, you have to have at least a 92 throw power. So he doesn't even have that either. Okay, so it's going to be very, very ideal for you to get a quarterback that has certain attributes before you start to do that. Now, what do I rather? Do I want Gunslinger or do I want Conductor? Okay, let's go ahead and look at Drew Brees and Tom Brady. Now, this is very, very interesting because the way that it is, Drew Brees can't get Gunslinger, but he can get Conductor. Now, what matters more to me probably would be Conductor. Okay, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, like as far as we go right now, like what I should be doing, where I'm going to go, because obviously he's way below the Gunslinger threshold of the throw power situation. All right, now where I am right now, I have Ben Roethlisberger. The dude is very, very trash as far as his accuracy goes. What I don't understand is, how is his deep accuracy better? Roethlisberger, I'm saying that he's garbage and he has actual better deep accuracy than Drew Brees. That's pretty weird though, because if you look at it like this, you're probably like, yo, Ben Roethlisberger is the better quarterback. But he's technically not, bro. Like, on the field, the guy does whatever he wants. Literally throws the ball anywhere he's not supposed to be throwing it almost all the time. But his throw power is ideal. Now, he's still below the threshold of Gunslinger. So let me go through some of the thresholds for the quarterback position, okay? Conductor requires 90 awareness, okay? So let's just go ahead. What's Ben Roethlisberger's awareness? 89. So he also is just 1 off from being able to get Conductor, which really, really sucks. And I know you guys are going to be like, bro, but Gmi, you could chem him up first. No, it has to be the base of the card. So whatever the base card is, that's it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, because this card doesn't have at least a 90, it doesn't matter if I add one of the chems that upgrades his awareness to a 90, he still can't get Conductor. It has to be the base of the card, okay? So the non-chemistry impacted value of these ratings cannot, you can't change it from that. It has to be whatever the base card is. Okay, here we go. Energize, you need at least a 90 acceleration. We know this idiot doesn't have that. Okay, identify chem, don't worry about that. Gunslinger's a 92 throw power. Never stumble, you need 90 agility. So let's find out what his agility is, a 61. This guy, Drew Brees, has a 56. So neither one of these idiots are doing anything like that. That's going to be for more of the mobile quarterbacks, Michael Vick, Cam Newton, possibly. You could take a look at that and see where that goes. Okay. Truck specialist, a 90 truck. We know neither one of these guys are doing that. So we don't even need to look at that. A 90 juke for juke specialist. Spin is a 90 spin. Stiff arm is a 90 stiff arm. So pretty much where we are right now, we could get Conductor. If you wanted a quarterback with Conductor, you would have to go after Drew Brees or Tom Brady. So let's go look at Tom Brady right now. All right, and see what's going on with him, because I don't believe that he meets both thresholds. I don't think he gets both thresholds of both Gunslinger and Conductor. I don't know. Maybe the Diamond one does. That's possible, but we have to go ahead and see right now so that way we can understand what's going on. All right, so, okay, we see that going on over there. So Tom Brady, okay, so he's at 185. Okay, so when you look at this right here, 185. So he has, his awareness is a 90, right? What is it? 91. So his base card has a 91 awareness, but his throw power is 88, so he can't get Gunslinger. And he's dead slow. The dude is slower than freaking Gary from SpongeBob. Like, it's really, really bad right there. Okay, so now we know he doesn't have the throw power threshold. Let's look at his diamond and see what's going on with that. Okay, his diamond is 700K. So what is that doing? Okay, so now, now I see what EA is doing. Okay, so you could get Tom Brady if you want to get the team diamond. You could go ahead and get the Tom Brady because he's probably the only card that can do both right now. Because I don't know, nobody else has that awareness. Other people have better throw power, but he has the awareness and the throw power. So he can literally get both the Gunslinger and he can get the Conductor. Okay, let's go ahead and we would have to look at his actual power up. But I'm not gonna buy his power up because more like this right here is ridiculous. Like to be able to go through all of this, that's 700K, bro. That's a lot of K right there. All right, let's get out of this. Let's go look at what we would have to get for his team diamond and how much it would cost to do his set. Because he's literally the only one that can do everything right now. So let's go over to his team diamond set. We're gonna be looking for the Patriots, and we're gonna go down to right there. All right, we're not gonna worry about the goals right now. We're just gonna pretty much look for this. Well, these guys are not really worth. They shouldn't be worth that much. So I'm not really worried about that. Pretty much, let's go ahead and just reset this to get it to where it needs to be. And then we're going to go ahead and look at what the prices are. Hogan was very cheap the last time I checked. Dude's garbage, bro. Like, all right, so he's 7,200 coins. All right. The biggest problem is going to be Tom Brady's 185. What's this guy? Gronkowski's like 300K, right? What is he looking like? Okay, he's 211. That's not bad. That's literally not that bad. 211. What's Devin McCourty? Okay, he's 44K. Okay, so he's probably going to be a rare card. We should probably get him now. We're going to be pursuing this in the future. 39, so we get those two. Okay, Tom Brady and the other guy. So it looks like you probably, right now, the way the prices are, you probably would a little, but there's so many of them, though. There's so many things that you have to get. That's the problem, to get that. But this is like, if you wanted to make sure you're going to go after this. If this is something that you really, really honestly want to do, because right now I don't have the coin set up to be going through all of this foolishness, so I'm not even going to start to pursue it. Because you can see I got 142K, but I've been building my team on a different level. But I need that Conductor, and I would like the throw power, but at the same time, he's very, very slow. So, like, as far as escapability, when dudes are playing, like, because when you come out with Tom Brady, a lot of guys are going to play that sag defense, and if you can't move with him, it's going to be pretty wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be something that you really want to deal with. But let me go back again. Let me go back again and go back to the program, and then we're going to go back to Team Diamonds, and then okay. So Matthew Stafford, we can more than likely get him. He definitely has a throw power without a doubt. Yeah, 94 throw power. Yeah, of course he does. But his awareness is like probably in the low 80s, bro. 84. Yeah, like he's not getting Conductor, but he has Gunslinger, so he can come up to the line and do, throw the ball once. I mean, like, just throw it deep, and we can see what happens with it. But he just can't. He can't get Conductor, so we got to sacrifice. So do we go for the Gunslinger and just say, you know what, it is what it is? See, this is a dilemma that you guys are gonna have, and that I'm having right now. Do I want to go with the throw power over having the Conductor trait and being able to quick hike dudes? You see what I'm saying? Because he's relatively for 310 right now. If we go and look at his set, it'll probably make more sense right now to go after Gunslinger than Conductor and just deal with the fact that you can't do the two hot routes. Like, because that awareness thing, for Aaron Rodgers to be that low, I don't know about all that, bro. And then, plus, I'm going to be doing a lot more of salary cap. So if I go ahead and try to do these these guys like this for the Team Diamonds, I realistically won't be able to use them as much. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be, focused on this like that. So he's 117 for Darius Slay. And then keep in mind, guys, you don't get them back. All right? Just so you guys know that. People have been asking me that. You don't get the cards back as Nats. So yeah, that's not going to happen. He looks like you could probably get him done for around that amount, because that's 117. Yeah, by the time it's all said and done, it looks like you might be able to get him done around that 300 range, depending on if you could snipe these cards or not. Because that's like one, and then that guy was a little bit higher. What was Golden Tate? Golden Tate was up to 35. So that's like that's 140 something. And then this guy was what? 140 something plus, okay, that's 170 something. This guy was 25, so that's 200K already. Okay. What do we got? That's 19, so that's 220. I'm thinking that 310 is pretty accurate for for what what it's going to be about. So that's not a bad price for his team diamond. If you wanted to get that, and we just go with gunslinger, because you'll also be getting that throw power. And then we would have to see if that 94 is going to lead the ball out in front a little bit better, because obviously it's 4 points more than what Ben Roethlisberger is. But keep in mind, you would have to go through the whole power-up process, which I explained already in this playlist. Just go back and look throughout this playlist. You'll see how to power up the players. I've already done several videos with it, and I'll continue to do it throughout the year until everybody knows how to do it as second nature. But it looks like Matthew Stafford, we might have to like cater to gunslinger maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we go after Matthew Stafford, and then we just do that. And then, we see how that works out. Because honestly, I don't really think that it's worth it any other way. Like, if we're being realistic about, how much is this guy? He's a team diamond, really? 80 speed? 80, it don't really matter. I'm already doing Brian Urlacher, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let's go back to QB. It looks like we might have to go after this guy. Okay, he's 70 speed. That's not bad. I think he's faster than Big Ben. And everything else that he's doing doesn't really matter. But we know that when we unlock it, we'll be able to get, that maximum. We'll probably go after gunslinger. So I'm going to have to abandon it, bro. I'm going to have to abandon that situation because, right now somebody just added him, 605. Like I don't know about that because it's 2, 1, that's 3. I don't know, but this seems like a reasonable price, but he's still very slow. And you're going to need somebody with at least a 68 speed to a 75. So Matthew Stafford is right there just in case you need to scramble. I wouldn't spend that money for Tom Brady right now. So I just hope that you guys, if you were looking for that conductor trait, this kind of lets you guys know that there are thresholds for different players, and certain players won't be able to get certain things, just so that you're informed about it. If you have any other questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section. Until next time, one love.